What's up everybody, Ian here, and we're going to go through some of the more advanced work that we're going to follow up our PAILs and rails with. So just a quick reminder, we've got a lot of different videos on actually how to implement PAILs and rails to expand ankle dorsiflexion, but you could totally do it out of combat base right before this, and that would actually be a really good idea. So next we're going to actually get into basically is just a serious isometric. So I'm going to be in my combat base. I'm going to go ahead and take this here, and I'm going to find a point that's really a good lever to challenge the anterior compartment of my shin. So my tibialis anterior and all the stuff that's really responsible for actively dorsiflexing my ankle. Then I'm going to go ahead and get as tall as I can, really over it, and even into my end range of dorsiflexion as best as possible. And I can just go ahead and take a nice big deep breath in, lock in my tension, and then I'm just going to go ahead and try to fire as much of dorsiflexion as I possibly can, lifting my toes, lifting my forefoot into a weight that should be an immovable object. I'm just maxing that out as much as I possibly can. I'm even trying to squeeze hamstring so that I get heel to butt as I increase dorsiflexion. I can hold that from anywhere between 10 to 30 seconds and then sink in. So first one, just straight up, hard ass isometric in this challenging position. Say I did 5, 10 of those, I can immediately take that away, and then I can go into trying to lift into a passive range hold. So essentially, I fire as much dorsiflexion again as I possibly can, lifting up. I try to keep this angle here, not to change. And as I lean back, I try to slide a piece of paper under my toe. Hold that contraction, get deeper into it. Feel myself pulled forward by that dorsiflexion. Lean back, slide the piece of paper under. All of this stuff is going wild. 3, 2, 1, forward, sink into it. So passive range hold variation number 2 right there, or number 1. I really want to feel all of this stuff work in its end range. That's the main goal there. Now another thing that I can do is I can lean back and I can actually passively take me into more of it. Firing all of that same stuff from here to here, trying to pull all the way up, especially this. 3, 2, 1, letting go, holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pull it all the way back up, go right into my next rep, and then I can hold my passive stretch again. So there's 2 different ways to implement passive range holds, basically bridging the gap. We've opened up end range dorsiflexion, then we're gonna go right into it by training it and really firing up the shin. Isometric, passive range hold, 2 different variations, and then I can even keep it real simple, and I could go right back to here, just like where we test, lift, hold. I could do that with the weight. I could hit speed reps, just really getting a pump and neural drive into there from a different stimulus of frequency, and just really maxing out the connection between my nervous system and that specific tissue so that we get a specific adaptation of being able to actually get into better dorsiflexion. After this, split squats, holding the bottom of your squat, all great ideas. Give that a try and let us know how it goes.